My computer hates me right now. We are pushing this thing to the limits. All right, let's see if we can get this going. Oops, this is good.
Y'all have just informed me that this one is multiple times hotter than the one that I ate in 2020. So this is going to be a bit scary.
Hello, I want to play a game.
What to expect? Come take over. Shock the senses, surge of tears, jolt to the gut, and voltage overload.
What's up, man? Over on YouTube, man. What's going on? Michael and Jenny Adams. What's good? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show, guys. Yeah, this is an online hockey league. If you want to play, sign up for the league, 239hockey.net. Season 42. We'll be here before you know it.
10 minutes, which is powerful. 30 minutes, which is supercharged. And 1 hour. I feel like after 30 minutes, you wouldn't even feel the heat. JoJo's calling.
All right, here we go. All 4 series are fixed up. Good to go. Yeah, welcome. Do you play NHL 26? You should get it, dude. You should totally get it. It's on Game Pass. You can play it. It's just Game Pass right now. Welcome to the Quad Series, the second night of season 41. Yeah, what season are we in? 41. All right, there we go. Season 41 on the books. 4 series. If you're on YouTube Shorts, which you are, there are the games over to this side of my seat. If you're on Twitch or regular YouTube, you're seeing the big view because we have more space.
But they said this one's hotter.
All right. So there we go. Top left of the screen, we have Dig Deep taking on Role Models. Top right of the screen, Pink Pony Club and Rebuilding. And we have a goal on the bottom right of the screen. We got a goal. It's gonna, I think Shem scored that one. No, that's Nick Suzuki for the Dead Wings. Bottom left of the screen, we have the Maccabi Tel Aviv Hockey Club taking on Kennedy's Fun Ride. And bottom right of the screen, we have Dead Wings taking on No Soup for You. No Soup for You coming off a 2-1 series win last night. Looking to keep that going. Snoochie top right with the goal. De golas. Goals. Who do you think has the best roster this season? You know, tough to say so far. It's really early. Yeah, you know what? Let me run through the rosters real quick because I like to be more performance based. I guess you could go with who looks the best as far as what roster composition on paper should be good. I'm looking at that right now. The most aura, and the worst amount of aura. Okay, that's a good question. You're maybe you're also kind of talking about best roster, I think, and then best aura, which is kind of like a more subjective thing. Oh my, can I look? Give me like a minute. I'm gonna look at these rosters real quick. As far as aura goes, you know, an aura being like your you know what I mean. You guys know what aura is. Your persona. Prodigus Coot, bottom right of the screen with the goal for No Soup for You. What a night for that guy and his team. No Soup for You last night. Got rocked in game 1, 5-1. Won the next 2 games to completely turn it around. So good on Prod and his boys. No Soup for You. As far as best composed, I think statistically, oh my god, this is a tough one. I'm looking at the I'm looking at off screen. I'm looking at the rosters and trying to determine. I really like No Soup for You last night. I thought, you know, Big C looked good in his return to the league. Prodigus Coot looked solid back there. Jabber had his moments. He was kind of on and off a little bit. Obviously, winning the third games, obviously that's big. But certainly did well in the win. As far as aura, I'm going to go with Pink Pony Club. I'm a huge fan of JC Enterprise. I think he's one of the most interesting people in this league as far as personality-wise. You know, Rebel's always a trip. Quango's a great character. And, of course, Choco Brown, he was at one point one of our media guys here on YouTube. Speaking of Jabber. That's right. Jabba. Yeah, I'm going to go with Aura. Let's go Pink Pony Club on that one. Yeah, JC Enterprise, he's a very eclectic individual, very well spoken. He's a solid captain, so one of the top players as of late. So I like the aura that this team has. I think they have a great logo, they have a great presence. I think people are excited to watch the Pink Pony Club. As far as performance, I got to give them some credit too, because they also have Vibe, who is expected to be possibly the top player of the season. So Pink Pony Club may have a combination of both. I don't know that they have the depth like a lot of the teams, but I think they have a solid enough foundation there. I think you can build off that. You got a great player in Choco Brown who can kind of slot anywhere and give you a good look. I am kind of... Johnny, what would happen if you called Ian the Brian? He'd probably tell me to shut up. I think he's been offline on Discord for ages. I don't think he's around. As far as roster composition, I'm kind of between a couple of teams. I'm definitely between Kennedy's Fun Ride and the role models. And I'm going to give Kennedy's Fun Ride the edge on that one. I really like the potential that we have. We saw what Scary Terry and HVET did last season. Obviously, HVET's slotting back on defense. Obviously, for a reason, he knows something that we don't know. He's coming off a very phenomenal season on forward in season 40. Now he's slotting to D only. Obviously, there's something there. He maybe he's the greatest defenseman known to mankind. I don't know. Maybe that's what the plan is. Jesus Hacks, who in net is always a solid choice. I'm a big Scary Terry fan. Depending on what lineup they're going to run at, with him and Sniper on wing, I'm going to guess Hammer on center, Epic and HVET on D, and then Turbo and oh my god, what the heck's going? Yeah, Turbo can play pretty much anywhere. This is a tough one because Turbo had a solid season in net, his best season in net, but I don't think he drafted Jesus Haxu to play anything but net. I know he can play anything else, but I'm pretty sure Jesus Haxu was going to be the first full-time goalie. So the composition, I'm a big fan of things like Scary Terry, Sniper up on the wing with HVET slotting back on D. I think something could ferment here. So keep an eye on that. Give me a second. I do gotta let my dog out. It's about that time of the night. I gotta let my dog out. Please enjoy the games. Kind of going around the league, and I do apologize. I will get to the chat here. I just wanted to do my intro real quick. I will address the chat questions. Speaking of the devil, there's JC Enterprise over on YouTube. Yo, man, you're about 5 minutes late on that one. No, you're good, man. Thoughts on the Pink Pony Club? The question was asked in chat, which team did I thought had the best aura? And which team I thought was the best composition? I gave Pink Pony Club the best aura. As far as characteristics, persona, I think this is going to be an exciting team to watch. I'm a big fan of Choco. I'm a big fan of JC. I'm a big Google's guy, and I'm excited to see Vibe. As far as best composition, I gave it to Kennedy's Fun Ride. I think there's a lot of looks here. They have a great balance. They have guys they can slot anywhere. They have options. I'm curious as to HVET on D only after having a tremendous season on wing last season 40. So let's give Kennedy's Fun Ride a little bit of an eye. Wintertime in the chat asks, when are we hiring Jesus Haxey to play for the Carolina Hurricanes? I don't think they need him. I think they're doing just fine. Although, hey, why not? I mean, get JC Enterprise in there. Get Sando Sparks in there. Can I give honorable mention as far as aura? I'm giving it to Pink Pony Club. I think they're the total package as far as, the people they have on the roster, the personas. I love the logo. I love the essence. Like I love just it's you know, I got that song playing on my head every time they score. And speaking of Chaco Brown, there's a goal right there. Chaco McBrown, right there, big goal there. 1-0 for the Ponies. Yeah, I think it's just. I'm going to give it the aura to Pink Pony with an honorable mention to the Tel Aviv Hockey Club. I love their logo. It's weird. It's ironic, and I like that. It's funny. I love that. I love that Sandos Sparks managed to shoehorn a freaking walrus into the Tel Aviv logo. The man is a literal genius. So. But go, you know, Pink Pony Club has always been that team. Very exciting to watch. Always competitive. It's pink. It's goofy. I love it. I like the aura this team has. You know, JC is well spoken. We've had him on the show several times. I can imagine him as playing for him as my captain. I think it'd be interesting. So a lot of aura. Good vibes all around. No pun intended to their right winger. So, Wintertime in the chat says, I'm going to play as Kwong in NHL 26, be a pro. I should do that. I should make it be a pro and like make some, I could like play like, as Young Kelch or something. Like the career of Young Kelch on his route to play for the Dallas Stars. All right, enjoy the games. 3-2 for Dig Deep over here on the top left. Top right over here, it's 1-0 Pink Pony Club. Bottom left, hasn't started yet. I don't know what's up with that. And bottom right, we have 3-2 Soup for you. Be right back. Can let my doggy out for pee-pee.
I mean, it works.
Closer to the halfway point of this frame. New York's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Grabbed along the board by Brady. Oh, love the defensive stick work. Here he is alone. Great defensive play by broadcast partnership by the Brady.
Yeah, I love those defensive plays. Love those metrics, James. Just when you think you're down and now, you ain't.
Detroit's finally feeling
Welcome back, guys. Sorry. All right. I'm going to play as Kwong or Rocky or Pale. You should make a character called JC Enterprise and represent the Pink Pony Club. That'd be a good Be a Pro. All right, guys. I have almost mastered Forza Horizon 6. Hit me up. We got to play that game, man. That game is legit. Normally, I've never been a huge fan of those open world type racing games, but man, I'm really into this one. It is legit a fun time. Shameless plug time. We do have a bit of an audience tonight with the 4 series. We got a few of you. Hit me up on Steel City Skyviews, ladies and gentlemen, on all social media platforms. There's my shameless plug. I always got to throw one in there. Gotta throw it in there. All right. Top left of the screen here in the 3rd period. We have a 3-3 tie, 11:40 left in the game. And it is Dig Deep tied at 3 with role models. Oh my God, Fatal. Bro. Fatal is in the house. What up, RRRXX Fatal, my guy. Good to see you, bro. It is great. 239 Hockey going strong. I'm going strong on Forza Horizon 6. Things are good, man. I cannot lie. Like, things have taken a turn for the up, you know? Speaking of which, you guys, I told you the story last night. You guys know I do the social media, the drone thing. I was contacted by somebody who's running a car show in the area, and they asked about what I charge for drone videos. So another little opportunity. I did pass, I got my FAA certification for commercial drone license, so I'm able to do that. So I'm gonna put together a little package and see if they accept my. That's kind of nice, great little feeling. They saw my stuff on social media. I was like, hey, do you think you'd want to do this? I was like, yeah, let me get back to you. And so that's good. Things are going good. I test for black belt later this year. I mean, it's just a good year. 2026, you know, fingers crossed. Going good. 239's back, having a great season. 9 teams, good people, new people, returning old people. I mean, we got a good mix. It's I can't complain. Things are good. Sign up this season, did not get drafted, but hoping to get more into 239. Be patient. Are you in the waiver pool? Yes, you are. I see you right there. So you are goaltender and defenseman. I actually have you guys pulled up. So, looking forward to seeing you. I have no doubt. I mean, that's a pretty good group there. Yeah, there's a good group there. Always seems like we need defensemen as a waiver, so you'll get your shot. You've been here before. You've been here. You've been in other leagues. You know how it works. You get your shot. Lose yourself in the music the moment you got it, and just prove yourself. That's right. I stole that a little bit, but so you know how it works. You'll get your chance. Once you do, play your butt off, grind, and get on a spot. Wintertime says, I'm still mad you used Montreal steak seasoning and not the Toronto steak seasoning on that. Yeah, that was actually at my in-laws. That's all my father-in-law's. That's what he had. He only had the Montreal stuff. If it was, I think at my house I have like way more seasoning. So I have way more seasoning at my house. Way more sauces. I have so much stuff in my house. I think I have one from Toronto. He probably does. Actually, I have a Montreal jersey. I think that's my dad's favorite team, the Canadians. So I have a jersey somewhere. Fatal stepped down from league admin over in Rink Rivals so I can enjoy the game itself. You know what? People do that. It's you know, when you're an admin of any league, Rink Rivals, this, I mean, especially like LG, some of the big leagues, you know, like Rink Rivals. Yeah, you kind of either got to do either or, right? I'm going to be completely transparent. You know, I've been doing this I'll be going on 6 years later this year. Doing this 6 years, not seasons, years. I love it. I love it with a burning passion of 1,000 suns. I enjoy it. I enjoy the engagement. I enjoy the people. I enjoy the league. I enjoy watching the games. I enjoy watching the teams develop, the players develop, who's hot, who's not, this team, that team, up, down. I love seeing the ebbs and flows. As a player, all I really saw was my team and my performance. in my position, I see everything. And it's great. However, there are times, and there have been very close times, as recently as maybe a couple seasons ago, where I wanted to step down to get back into playing and or captaining. I opted not to do that because I just enjoy this too much. But, you know, there's always going to be a part of me that's like, man, I wouldn't mind getting back on the ice. You know, I can't do this and play on a team at the same time. It's really not that possible, if not extremely difficult. But the thought has crossed my mind several times. And it still does from time to time, but it's like, no, I enjoy this. I like this. I enjoy it. I enjoy putting everything together. You know. And just watching the series develop, the teams, the rivalries, all the good stuff. Getting into the draft. Talking about, you know, oh, this guy had 5 seasons, he got 100 points. You know, I enjoy that. We do have our first victory, by the way. Role models taking a 5-3 game 1. Wintertime says, I hope they add custom arena creating an NHL 27, like not just a template of 10 arenas. I want to build the arena. Yeah. I wish, dude, but you know that's not going to happen. EA's... You got to remember, NHL is the redheaded stepchild of EA Sports. It's always going to get the least amount of love. EA is butt cheeks. It's going to be, and wait, hold on. We got bottom right. We got no soup for you with a win, so that's 3 straight for them. Three straight wins dating back to last night for no soup for you as they take game 1 by a score of 5-4. Close game. Good one there between the Dead Wings and no soup. Yeah, FIFA is number 1. Or yeah, whatever they call it, FC or QC, whatever the heck they call it now, the soccer game. And then it used to be Madden, FIFA. Now I'd say it's Switch. I'd say FIFA, Madden, college football, F1, a bunch of other games, and then hockey. And yeah, our Fatal with the truth right here. Our Fatal says EA Sports has no competitors out there for NHL games. They will just update this with a few basic crap. Exactly, they're going to give us scraps. There's no competition. Do you remember when it was the EA games and the NHL 2K? I don't know about you guys. Please in the chat comment. I want your engagement. I want your opinions, not just mine. I was mostly 2K. I was always 2K until that series. What was it? 2K8, I think it was the last one with Danny Heatley on the cover. You've never played an NHL 2K game, then you have never lived. Like, it was always so much more structurally better. JC Enterprise over on YouTube says monopolies suck. Yes. And not just in gaming, but just in a lot of different facets of life. And I don't want to get too over dramatic, but I think it's true. Monopolies can suck. In this case, they do. We're literally stuck with this. And we've just kind of accepted it. We've kind of learned to just, this is what we have, so I guess we just got to deal with it. I love the EA and 2K, even with football. Remember the game with Terrell Owens on the cover when he was on the Eagles? That was like one of the best football games of all time. I think it was 2K5 NFL. Remember that series was started on Dreamcast and it ported over to PlayStation and Xbox and GameCube or whatever. And that was a great battle. And then they did the same thing with NHL. Same thing. NHL 2K was Dreamcast, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. I hope someone takes over. Yeah, EA and 2K was a great each game winning up each other. And then you remember when NFL 2K 5 was like $20? Like, it was a really good game. Probably better than Madden. And then on top of that, it was like, yeah, here, it's $20. We're charging $20 for this awesome game. Yeah, you keep shoving these $60 roster updates. We're going to throw these guys a really good game. Do you remember the NFL 2K My Crib back in the day? I don't know what it was called. The 2K Playhouse or whatever. That was the greatest thing ever. Like, such depth. And then it's like, okay, we're going to charge people $20 on top of that. It's like getting filet mignon for the same price as a Happy Meal. Like, literally. Literally. Greatest thing ever. Competition is good in business for the consumer. Like when I lived in Canada, I'll give you an example. When I lived in Canada, I lived outside of Toronto, and we had 1 or 2 cell phone companies, so they could charge you whatever they want, do whatever they want with you, and you had no, back then it was Rogers. Here in the United States, there's like 12 different carriers. So if this one sucks, jump to that one. And when that great deal, the Cupid era ends, hop to another one. Competition's a good thing. That's the way that it should be in video games. We should have 2 or 3 different options. I have Verizon. Although several times I've been frustrated with the prices of Verizon, and I keep thinking to myself, I want to go with one of the drug dealer networks like Cricket or Boost. Wintertime, FC is better than eFootball. I've never played eFootball, but I don't like soccer really that much, period. So, eFootball has like 5 real teams, and meanwhile FIFA has every single team. See, I have not played a FIFA, like I'm not into soccer, so I've not played a FIFA game in many years. If that's impressive, because football, or soccer rather, is the biggest sport in the world. The biggest participation. I think all 240 some odd active countries, with the exception of a couple, play soccer. They're involved. So, and they have like, I know they have, when I used to play, they had like the Israeli League and the Saudi Arabia League and, English Premier League, the Italy, like they have so many leagues. MLS. It's crazy. Absolutely wild that they have all that. Packed into a video game. I can imagine like what do you call it? When you buy the license to use somebody's likeness, whatever, like the licensing, for all those players, how many players? That's got to be hundreds, if not thousands of players. And some people are saying Cricket 26 is better than NHL 26. Okay, that's time to pack it up. If you maybe 239 should move on to Cricket. We can have a 239 Cricket League. All right, bottom left of the screen. I talked about this earlier. There's Sniper scoring for Kennedy's Fun Ride. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, Sniper, Hammerman, and Turbo up front. That's the lineup. Jesus and net. And of course, HVET, and I believe that's Pens Fan on D. All right, so that's an interesting lineup. So they're not using Scary Terry. Why? Why is he? It's full time. Coming off a hot season. I'm a little confused. I'm sorry, Sandwich and HVET on D, not Pens Fan. My apologies. Yeah, he was just out. He was just down here a bit ago. Usually around now, he kind of just calls it a night, just hangs out until it's like time to crash. But he was down here for a little bit. He was playing something and watching videos. Maybe it's possible. It's possible. Gotta do what you gotta do, bro. All right, I do apologize. I'm trying to catch up with the scores. They're not with four series and a lot of a discussion and a bunch of restarts. I know there was a restart here, and this one started late. I do apologize. I'm waiting for them to update on the site so I can give you accurate depiction of this stuff. There he is, Pink Pony Club with the goal. That's Vibe. Their 85 bod player. Adam Hayward and Faber on the assists. Vibe is the most anticipated player of the season. Everybody's talking about him. Everybody's excited about him. A lot of people know about him from other leagues, or, Jesus blessed him and said, "Thou shalt play hockey," and he's aimed to be one of the top players this season. So we'll see how this develops. Keep an eye out for Vibe and this team in general. Rebuilding Rocky's team here. Rebuilding forever is Rocky Dangles' team. Where'd the song go? What up, Warzone? Oh man, Warzone is best. I haven't seen this guy in a while. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I know you were here last night. It had been before last night. It had been a while. I remember we used to hang out. Oh, what was I streaming back when you came in the chat? Was it Subnautica? I think it was. Yeah, no, I saw him last night, but prior to last night, I haven't seen Warzone in so long. He used to come here with some, during my Subnautica stage, which I was just doing some Subnautica 2. I think it was like last week or something like that. I was streaming that. Good game, by the way. Can't wait till they build that out. I'm almost finished with what they have so far. So, looking forward to them adding stuff. Like, I'm kind of really grinding Forza right now, Forza Horizon. Yeah, I might get on that this weekend. I might finish it this weekend. Like I said, they're going to add more stuff to the game. I'm almost finished what they have so far, which isn't much, because it's early access, right? Yeah, so Nautica 2, very impressive. I didn't do the multiplayer. I'm thinking perhaps maybe I could do a multiplayer stream. Once I'm done with the main game, I might convert it to a multiplayer game and just let everybody play. All right, Choco Brown top right. Pink Pony Club, man, just laying it to the rebuilding boys. All right, I'm still waiting. As soon as these stats update, I'll get on that. I do apologize. There was restarts, late starts. Whenever that combination happens, it's very difficult for me to keep track of everything. All right, Nick Suzuki, bottom right, play the period. Take a look at the bottom right. We got Mr. Suzuki. A little bit of fat. Oh, nice hit. Dude got double teamed. Wide, not wide open, but just open enough there. Found him. Kneeling snapshot there. Just buries it. Suzuki's got one of the more accurate shots in the league. Maybe not the fastest shot, but very accurate. Good positioning, good awareness. Always kind of, I mean, look at, he's like completely untouched, uncovered. That's just his awareness, spatial awareness. He knows where to be. He lets the play develop, and he just makes himself available. I know a lot of players have that issue, where myself included, where you always want to be or you're always like a fly to a lamp, or like a moth to a lamp, moth to a flame. You're always chasing. You know, Nick kind of hangs back. He knows he's got competent teammates. They'll figure it out. They'll get the puck, and they got it right to him. That he's wide open, rather than chasing and getting himself into a not so productive position. He just keeps where he's at, gets open, knows that nobody's touching him, and buries a shot there. So good stuff there. All right, bottom left of the screen. Oh, I didn't plan this one right. I did not plan this right. Bottom right of the screen. I do apologize. I hate where that is, but otherwise it's covering the scoreboard. I did not plan that right.
Sucks.
Gotta make the logo a little smaller. I was experimenting. Let me put my camera behind this. Excuse me. Oh my God. There we go. Put me behind the logos. I don't want to cover up the logos. Like, I could be touching Kennedy's head. Who's talking on their stream? Not you, the other guy? I don't know. I think it's Odd Guy. Odd Guy's got the stream up here. Sometimes you'll get their party chats in there. So you're probably hearing the party chat. And I think it's this one. I think. All right, so we got 4 games tonight. As soon as I can, I promise you guys, I will be updating the wins and losses there. I just don't have it right now. Like I said, which is evident of lag outs. Whenever that happens, even the game itself has trouble, and the website has trouble calculating who won because it's spread over multiple games. So we'll get that to you. Bear with us. We'll get this all sorted out, figured out for you guys. Now, keep in mind, if you're going to be around tomorrow night, we do have another 4-banger tomorrow. 4 series. We'll talk about that momentarily as soon as we get a little break in the action, maybe towards the end of the night. I don't like to get too far ahead into the schedule when we have games going on like now. But Warzone asks, why is Stretch out of stock? What's Stretch? You're not talking about those Squishmallows, right? Squishies? Is JB doing Pilates? No, but I do martial arts. I do martial arts, and believe me, it's a good workout. You know, I use it, I redeemed it. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were, oh, let me stretch. I thought you were talking about, like, I thought Stretch was a product. I was like, what's Stretch? That's not like is that a drug you're buying on the store? You bet. Stretch has it on stream. Oh, good Stretch. That actually felt good, thank you. We do have a goal in the bottom left rather. Looks like Tel Aviv getting in there right now. It is though. Kennedy's Fun Ride leading 4-3 with only 42 seconds left in the game. I got the hockey game on the TV right now. There's a commercial on. I got the Montreal Carolina game. You know, obviously, I'm kind of going for Montreal. Why not? I have no personal connection to Carolina or Vegas. Go Habs. Yeah, just because I'm a Canadian citizen. So I was like, that's really, other than that, that's really literally it. I just turned it on, so I don't even know what the score is of that game. I'm waiting for this Capillita ad to fit. It's like a medicine ad. One of those medicines where like it cures your cold, but might give you colon cancer. Rocky in the chat, thank you so much. I appreciate the. That's why I like you, captains. You guys are wonderful. Rocky in the chat, Pink Pony Club is up. I figured they were, but I don't want to. I don't want to put the cart before the horse and like do the wrong thing. But Pink Pony Club is up. I know this Tel Aviv game. That's got to be game 2. Like this third period's about to end here. Speaking of which, looks like Tel Aviv just scored. I love saying that. The Tel Aviv Hockey Club, it's just such a weird ring to it. Or no, that was Kennedy's Fun Ride with a goal. Rocky, if you're still in the chat, buddy. Wage War the other week, a couple weeks ago, man, that was sick. I knew it would be. Because that's a crazy band, man. I love that band. I'm a big Cody guy, but I think the heaviness of that band is just crazy. I was in the pit with my son, dude. That pit was wild. I'm 6'1", okay? I'm 6'1", about 240, and the guys in the pit made me look small. Like, I thought I was a pretty big dude. As far as tall and build, you know, I'm not fat, but, like, I'm not a twig. Like, I'm not 6'7", 6'1". That's about it. You know, I'm a sizable guy. But these, man, there were some guys that are like 6'5", like, holy crap, you know, 250. Oh, yeah, you gotta have 6'7". Actually, there was a guy, yeah, 6'5". He was close to 6'6", 6'7". Some of these guys were literal ogres. But it's a great show. Wage War killed it live. They've been on my bucket list for a while. You know, they always came to town, but I just never got around to seeing them. 6'6", 6'7". But it was cool. Good show. A lot of songs I really enjoy. They played. You know, obviously they played everything off of the new the Swamp or the It Calls Me by Name EP. or Swamp, whatever the heck it's called, the new one. It's the Calls Me by Name tour. Songs of the Swamp or whatever. Blindfold is still my, easily my favorite song. Great band. All right, Carolina is up 3-0 here in the third period. Third period just started. Carolina leads 2-1, by the way. So if you're watching the game here, Montreal, Carolina's up 3-0. Statistically, like I said, I'm just tuning into the game now. Statistically, they look like they could take it. They got the 24-15 shots on goal advantage. Statistically, everything was looking like it's a Carolina game. This isn't a beating. But if you're Carolina, it's a good result. Wintertime says Johnny still needs to update the emotes and oh yeah, I do. I will get to that. Yeah, I promise you, I will get to that. I just never got around to it. Trust me when I say I will do that. No. Yeah, that's getting clip farmed hard, dude. That's not happening. All right. All right. Let me check on the scores to see if the stuff's been updated. Oh, Carolina nearly scored again, 4-0, almost. All right, bottom right, we got the Dead Wings up 2-1 here in the third period. 2-1, very close score. Top left, we got Dig Deep up 1-0 with about 9:43 left in the third. Bottom left, I believe we're going into game 2 here. I believe Kennedy's Fun Ride did win. I'm verifying that real quick. Wintertime says, next thing Steel City Skyviews will do is make AI music for videos. No, absolutely not. That's the one thing I'll never do. Use AI to make AI generated slop. I'll use AI sparingly. Like, there's a couple videos I have on my TikTok and YouTube and stuff where I did like flyovers of certain places of interest, and I've used I put facts on the screen like history and stuff. But just quick, because I don't know the history of every single thing I film. But yeah, I will not use AI. There's a couple things I'll use AI for, like, oh, Happy Mother's. Yeah, I think I did a Happy Mother's Day. I don't have the time to sit, or the patience to sit there and make art from scratch. Don't got the time nor the patience for that. But I'll use it for sparingly, and not for deceiving. That's my biggest thing with AI. I will never, ever use it to deceive anybody. It's the problem with social media. Is AI is being used to deceive. AI upscaling? I mean, I'd consider it. You're talking about graphical upscaling, right? Can AI really do that? I guess it can. Yeah, if it'll do, I mean, if there's a way I can improve something that either I created or made, Yeah, I'll use AI for that, but I won't be like, oh, here we go. Let's, you know, make me a video and I'm going to release it as if it's my own. And we got a goal, bottom right, zigs from Big C. Yeah, I see way too often on social media just people taking the cheap way out and just using AI for literally everything. Like I said, I use it to help make my logo. I tweaked it enough on my own by my own two hands to, you know, make it mine. I use it as an assistant tool, but to sit there and rely on it, no, that's just cheap. And there's like entire social media pages just AI slop. I'm all ears for ideas. I'm all about ideas and constructive criticism. If it's good, I'll use it. You know, if it's not, I'll say thank you and I'll just move on. People seem to like the where am I stuff that I do, so I'm gonna keep doing a lot of that. Dude, you know how easy it is to do those? It's literally, I just do it on my drives to wherever I am going. It's so easy. I have multiple cameras that I mount with window mounts to capture the side and front views of things, and you know, give a little bit of a tease of notable structures and things. And people, you know, it's good local engagement. People really enjoy that. What if you fly your drone over the main downtown area, like scaling up and down some roads and streets, even slowing down to capture historical buildings? Yes, something I wanted to do, and something I'm gonna do. There's a section of town that has old steel mill routes. I was going to fly over and just do a comparison. Look up historical shots and see if I can recreate them in the modern day. And it's kind of do like a history thing. So that's something I'm doing. It's a lot of groundwork, a lot of homework involved in that one. I do a lot of stuff downtown. The only problem is I try to, there's a lot of tall buildings, and I get very wary because I get a lot of signal interference down there. And I worry about hitting buildings. But that is an idea. It's a good idea. We do have a lot of historical buildings. I've been capturing a lot of bridges. I do have some stuff in the not the archives, but like in my that I haven't done anything with yet that I'm excited to release. I just don't know when I'll do it. I have one of an abandoned power plant that I just recently did. That I don't know if I want to make it into a short form content or if I want to make a full video on it. I don't know if I have enough. That's my problem. So I'm holding on to that footage until I figure out what I want to do. That's my biggest problem. I always get stuck on what do I want to do with this. We got a goal in the top left here. It's going to be Wizzy War. The Whiz Man. Whiz Man. 1-1 role models and dig deep. Very low scoring game. 22 seconds left in the third, and we are tied at 1. Good defense on that one. All right, we have a winner in the bottom right. It's going to be Dead Wings taking the victory. 3-2 from No Soup for You. I can go for soup right now. And with my page, I want it to be... I want it to be a little... Obviously, it's not going to be just drone stuff, because nobody's going to watch that. I try to mix it up a little bit, which is kind of... And I've been doing it pretty successfully. A lot of people seem to enjoy it, so... You know how it is. So I love that everybody's been really into it, so really appreciated. Kennedy's Fun Ride did win game number 1. I remember it was like 5-4 or 4-3 or something like that. Sorry about that. All right, we're all caught up. Johnny, what's the best sauce to use on hot wings? I love hot stuff. I love ghost pepper sauce, but that's like that might burn a hole in a lot of your guys' stomachs. Like I know people that think ketchup's hot, and I can't, it's hard for me to recommend hot stuff. It depends on your tolerance. I'm a big fan of smoky Tabasco sauce. King Kwong says, "I'll give you sauce." I'm a big Tabasco guy. Not a big garlic parm guy.
Gotta give him that hot spit on that thing.
But definitely a Tabasco sauce guy. Ghost pepper sauce for sure. Every once in a while, I get in the mood for like a dry rub, like a lemon pepper dry rub. I know Cobdon eats that a lot. He likes dry pepper, or lemon pepper dry rub. He's a big fan of that. I like it too. I think it's really good. What about you guys? What about your, what sauce do you guys like? Hey, wings is relevant conversation. I mean, it's a hockey game, it's a hockey show, but wings. You guys eat wings. I eat wings. All right, what do we got here in the? Oh, we got a game winner in overtime, top left here. Let's get some sound on that. Let's go. Let's get some sounds on that. We've got the winner there, and they win. All right, we got game 2 winners up there. Let's see who's. Let's see what the final score. Let's see what the final stats are on that one. Nice replay there, by the way. Good shot there. Good goal. Right, Joe with the overtime winner. And that's going to be role models with another win. So good game there. Good close game. So they'll take the series. There is one more game, though. We're not over. Not by a long shot. Yeah, Kwong wants to give us a sauce, he says. He wants to hook us up with all that sauce.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the ball. Lack of awareness there.
You might get lost. I might get lost in the... Dude, that should be a chicken wing sauce. And just call it lost in the sauce. I think that'd be great. I bet you'd be really good. I bet you'd be very smoky, very mesquite. You know, imagine if this league had like player-based foods or sauce. Like we could play off of people's names. You know, we could have a sauce called Lost in the Sauce. It's just like this really good smoky mesquite type of sauce that ends up being really good, like the greatest sauce ever created. I think it would work. I think it'd be wonderful. Lost in the Sauce, if you're in the chat, let me know what you think about that. I don't think he is. He usually doesn't come here. Oh, Carolina just got stoned on the breakaway. All right, we got game 3 about to start by right here, bottom right. King Kwong says, I'm going to say no to any food based off of rebuilding forever's AGM. I bet you he'd like that, though. Fun guy ain't for me. Nah.
Give Browns
All right, bottom right of the screen. No score yet. 14:55 left in the first period. Just starting. Game is series is at 1-1. All right, bottom left of the screen. We are at 1-1. Excuse me. It looks like game 2 is about to finish here. So this one's going to be kind of the last one here, bottom left. Going to be Tel Aviv taking on Kennedy's Fun Ride. That should be an exciting one. All right, bottom top left, we got that game 3 about to start. Role models up 2-0. Fun guy flows. So King Kwong not feeling the fun guy. Oh, we got a goal on the top right. It's got to be Chalk. Is that Chalk? That's Choco, man. And Choco's having himself a solid night tonight. Vibe with the assists. I'm telling you, man, this could be a good duo right here. I like what I see here between Choco and Vibe, man. It's sick. Yeah, Vibe is, man, he's living up to his rep. I did not know of this guy before this season. Everybody's saying, man, this guy's sick, man. This guy's crazy. Guy's good. Guy's really good. He might be the next big thing. He's living up to it. He's proven you guys right. All of you who's talked about him in the chat. Top left goal we got here. Gonna be sexy Rocco from Nuts and Burgers. Bottom left, we got a goal for... Big goal off the bat right here. Rebuilding, yes, rebuilding gets their first of the season from the alien, Lemansky. The extraterrestrial, Lemansky. Kind of a tough start for rebuilding. Are they rebuilding themselves? So Lemansky, the ET, the extra testicle. I mean, the extraterrestrial. Gets to. All right, that one's 3-1 for the Pink Pony Club. All right, bottom right screen, we have Nosso for you leading 1-0. First period just about over. Bear with me, I'm checking the results of the games here. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have all the results in right now.
I've played a lot of defense in this game.
All right, Kwong, how many goals do you get in the season? I know we're going to have a big season from Kwong. Kwongy Kwonger. That's Wintertime's boy, Kwonger. All right, bottom right of the screen. It is 1-0 here in the intermission. First intermission, 1-0 for Nosso Payo. Total shots on goal, 6-4 in favor of Detroit Dead Wings. I love that team name. The Dead Wings. All right, top left, we got Matt. 4 to the exponent 4. With the goal, King Kwong says, I'm scoring 0 goals this season. So Kwong being very honest. He's not fielding any goals this season. He might just get like a couple of shots on goal, maybe some hits, several penalty minutes. Minus what? Plus minus of what? Negative 39? It's possible. Better than my stats. You'd already be leaps and bounds above what I did as a player. Dude, I was a scrub. Still 3-0 Carolina. 6:42 left in the third period of that game. So all things are pointing towards Carolina taking a 3-1 series lead, which this will be tough for Montreal to come back from this one. Nah, my team's good. I ain't cracking that lineup. You think? I think you'll get your chance, dude. You'll get a chance, my man. You'll get your chance. I really should look into signing up as a waiver. I think it'd be fun. Just to get in the occasional game. No commitment, just get into a game when needed. Seems like every time I'm getting on here, there's always like, hey, looking for a center, looking for this, looking for that. Like, there's always needs. So that waiver is like a valuable position. There's always needs. Have you played any club yet? I played with randoms. but I'm not on anybody's club. All right, so Tel Aviv just won the game. Tel Aviv Hockey Club with the win there. Game 3 about to start.
Split it, yeah, just split it. Is he only play game that sure?
All right, bottom right. Second period winding down here. It is 1-0 still for the Soup. The boys of Soup. No soup for you, no soup for me. Top right of the screen, it is 3-0 for Pink Pony Club as this one is winding down. We got 15 seconds to go. Let's focus on the top right. Can the Pink Pony Club in white hold off and win the win? Oh, big hit there. Here comes rebuilding. Oh, they have a chance. Shot in front, and there's going to be a penalty call. Choco Brown with the tripping call. Very desperate times there. Just people just trying to get their sticks out, catching a skate or two. So there's a slight chance that rebuilding could get a quick shot. Very going to be very difficult. Nope, held up, and Pink Pony Club hold on. Big win for the Ponies. All right, what do we got here? Bottom right, we do have a goal here by Soup, the No Soup crew, as they take a 2-0 lead late in the second period here, bottom right. At the conclusion of the games, we're going to go over the standings. We only had one series last night, so stats and standings are kind of irrelevant. Even after tonight, they're really irrelevant. But all the teams have played at least one series now. No Soup for You is on their second series so far. And they're doing good. I think they're the top team right now. They won the last 2 games last night, and they won one tonight. They did take a loss here just a bit ago. But 3 wins for them over this course of this now 2 series. Yes, wintertime. We do have another 4 series night tomorrow night. We'll go over the matchups after the show tonight, after the series are done. Oh, Anderson just popped them. Holy crap. Big hit there on the... I'm watching the Canadian game as well as the 2-9 games. I'm never taking a team again. Oh, no, Rock. Rock.
Gotta give him that fuck to it. Spit on that thing. You get me?
Man's PC is screaming, having four no. What? 4 no. 5 tabs of Twitch open. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, dude. Yep. 5 tabs. Hammerman redeeming the Hawk to a thank you for redeeming that, my brother. 5 tabs of Twitch, 2 YouTube tabs, and a streaming software. Yeah, well, I have a 2 PC setup, so I'm actually I'm actually splitting the load a little bit. I got the YouTube stuff on my other PC. But yeah, most of this one is, you know, it's handling it pretty well. Yeah, I have the software, the Twitch bot, the chat for it, which manages both YouTube and Twitch. OBS streaming, four tabs now of Twitch for all 4 streams. And then just background processes, and I have Discord open. I'm gonna... I was gonna do Discord to see if anybody wanted to come in the booth, but nobody's coming in. I'm gonna turn that off. That way I'll save on resources. I do have a lot of resources going on. A lot of things going on. I got Twitch, my streaming software, which is pushing my stream to 3 places: YouTube, like regular YouTube, YouTube Shorts, vertical stream, and Twitch. I have it set up to go to TikTok as well, but I don't do anything on my Johnny Bales account anymore on there because it just isn't. With TikTok, it's all about the Steel City stuff, so that's been good. Pushing it to TikTok just makes it a little bit too laggy for me. It's very difficult and affects the stream, so I don't even bother. People on TikTok don't want to watch this anyways. It's more for like Twitch and YouTube. TikTok's more for like, you know, weird. TikTok can be kind of weird. I like it as a platform as far as like my other account, but streaming video games doesn't seem to be like, I don't know. It has its moments. Plus, TikTok gets goofy when you start talking about Twitch and YouTube. Like, they do not like you talking about the other streaming platforms. Yeah, there's a lot of resources. So what I had to do, I used to have a lot of videos and moving graphics and all this stuff on my stream. But you may know my PC is getting a little bit older, so it was just getting to a point where it just really weighs it down, bogs it down a little bit. And with all that stuff going on in the background, like I said, multiple tabs, it does put. I have really good internet, but you need good internet plus really good hardware. And my PC is getting older. I'm not really in the market to upgrade that or build a new one. I'd love to build a streaming / editing PC. That's my next project, but that's not happening anytime soon. So, can't wait till that happens. All right, 2:46 left in the game. Montreal's about to lose this one. So Carolina is going to go up 3-1, and I think it goes back to Carolina in a couple days, doesn't it? Yeah, Montreal got paliza. Montreal got smacked around. All right, let's go around the league here in 2 through 9. Top left of the screen. Looks like Dig Deep is leading 5-2 late in the second period. Minute 30 left. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough on the mic. Sometimes it comes too quick. Top right of the screen. And remember, Role Models does lead the series 2-0. Top right of the screen. Pink Pony Club are leading 1-0 with about 5 minutes left in the first period. Bottom left. Kennedy's Fun Ride is leading 2-1 over Tel Aviv Hockey Club here in the about a little past the midway point of the first period. And in the bottom right, it is No Soup for You up 2-1 late in the third period. Very close game, by the way. Love these battles. Goaltender, defenseman battles. Love it. The forwards are playing D. Nobody's giving up any huge plays. It's going to make for some very interesting hockey down the wire here. You know, as the game comes to a conclusion. Winter time in the chat. Season 22 was 4 years ago. Really? I guess that makes sense. Man, I can't believe we've been doing this for a long time. I started this show around season 18, I think. I found an old 239 video of yours on YouTube. It was reviewing what happened the first night of the Cup Finals. Man, that's old school, man. That is old school. All right, Carolina up 4-0 now. They must have scored an empty netter. Minute left in the third. Game's done. Montreal's cooked. The Mighty Drunks, I remember them. That was Ziggy's team. He was a good dude. He's a local Pittsburgh guy. Rocky, I think I'm going to delete this game. I know there's a lot of times when people have that same feeling. And be like, yeah, I think I'm going to uninstall this game and just be like, you know, what the hell, heck with this game. NHL does that to you. It is so free. You know what? NHL and like Arc Raiders, very frustrating games. Well, Rocky can manage all the back end stuff. He can step down as not a captain, but just a working, like a playing captain, and just kind of work the back end. We got to fight. We got to fight in the Montreal Canadiens game here. Fight, 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 fight. My headset isn't working. I don't know. Sometimes the sound cuts out and it just kind of glitches out like that. So there's no point in me having that thing on my head. Shots are 43-17 for... Yeah, dude, the shots on goal, you can't have that much of disparity and expect to win.
Those guys, JC, not that good.
I mean, you gotta get more shots. You can't get peppered like that. I mean, 4-1 is not an ugly loss by any means. I mean, it's not a good score, but it's not a horrible one. But you got to do better with the shots. You got to get more pucks in the net, more developed plays. All right, top right of the screen. It is still, this one's still holding on, man. 1-0. Bottom right is where our focus is at. We have no soup for you on the brink of victory. Let's take a look here at the Dead Wings. Can do anything. We're in the Dead Wings zone too, so they win the face-off. Here comes the Dead Wings down the ice, left side. Now that's what they needed, a clean break like that. Oh, stolen. Not going to fare well for them. That'll be it. That's going to be it at the end of the game. So congratulations to Soup. That's their 4th win of the season in 2 series. They won 2-1 last night. They'll win 2-1 tonight. So, you know, it's so early, but you know, no soup for you does look good. We can see any more fights? Oh, are they gonna get into it? Oh no, I don't think so. All right, 3-game view. No, I'm gonna wait. Hold on. What are we doing? Let me see. Hold on. If there's another game ending, I'm gonna wait to do a 2-game view. Second period, third period. We're gonna skip the 3. We're gonna go to the 2. I'm gonna set it up. By the time I'm done setting it up, the game will be over. It just takes time for me to set it up, so it's like by the time I'm done with it, it'll be over. So might as well just wait. So we're gonna skip. We're gonna go to 2-game view. We're gonna go with Dig Deep. Yeah, so Dig Deep, right? Dig deep, and the role models be on one screen.
From now on, I just like
Role models. Holy Lemansky with the goal. Lemansky having himself a little night here. Lemansky getting it done tonight, brother. Lemansky. Lemansky, as they call him. And we'll have, what's the other series? Oh, that's not the series I wanted. Oh, I meant Pink Pony Club. That's right. Pink Pony Club. All right, let's get Pink Pony Club up there. And rebuilding forever. That'll be one of the games in the two game view. I'll mess with the logos after. Yeah, like on top of running all the streams, I got a lot of like I'm editing. Oh, Snoochie Boochie's with the goal. I'm editing the next views too, so we can have that. All right, I keep calling him Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kennedy's Fun Run. All right. So the two-game view is set to go, guys. As soon as which one is it? The top left game ends, we'll switch it over. When are we getting live Steel City Skyview editing streams? Oh, I should do one because I finally unlocked full live access instead of just the one. Whenever you start TikTok and you start getting like follows, they only let you have TikTok live on your phone, not the computer. And Nuts and Burger does get a hattie. Holy crap. But now I unlocked full access, so I can use my PC, like my OBS software, so I could show. That's a good idea. We should do one. I think people would like that. Behind the scenes, how to edit, you know. Like, I love looking at, like, I love learning stuff. So I'll go to YouTube or, I hate to say I go to TikTok to learn something, but sometimes there's some good streams on there. But yeah, the live streams I've been doing, I did a couple reaction streams where we reacted to like drone news and like aeronautical, like just silly stuff. We reacted to some really bad TikTok shop lives. That was a good time. I did a couple of wrestling live reactions. I was watching WrestleMania and stuff and just reacting to it. All right, Dig. Yeah, that's right. Dig gets a huge win there. People seem to like it. It was good engagement. All right, two-game view time, right? Tel Aviv on the right, Pink Pony on the left. Okay. All right, there we go. Now I got, oh man, I got all this space. It's like when you have the bed to yourself, you're just like, oh, what am I gonna do with all this space? Yeah, dude, I was getting poked, man. This is like a bukkake over here, man. This is crazy. All right, so both these remaining series are at 1 game apiece, which kind of makes things interesting. Bottom left side, over there. It is now 3-2 for the Pink Pony. Goal. Lemansky. Do I have a headset dead? No. I only wear a headset during the streams. Like when I play video games, if like I don't really play online much, and even when I do, if it's against unless I'm playing with 239 guys or friends or actual people, I won't use my headset. Like I don't talk to randoms. I can't be bothered. Sorry, I can only get called racial epithets so long before I just get annoyed. Like I'm 46. I got no patience for that. And Vibe with the goal, left side, beautiful goal. There's Vibe there, man. Vibe is doing everything he can to earn that 85 baud paycheck. He's looking sharp tonight. He was the top guy. He was a top paid guy, 85 bauds. The team spent 85% of their cap on him. So very gutsy move, but they got faith in this guy. And he's looking sharp tonight. We'll look at the stats after the series. I want to get a kind of a better look at what he did tonight. And maybe we can anticipate what he'll do next time. Pink Pony Club, definitely, I mentioned earlier before the stream, or before the game started, very good aura with this team. I'm giving them the nod in terms of aura, but they do have some talent. Good question. I believe Devets is part-time. I think him and his wife are expecting very soon. So he had to kind of go part-time. Understandably so. I did it when I was having kids. That's what you do. Let me take a look here. Oh, he plays for Dig Deep. Yeah, Dig Deep. So yeah, a goal here by the Pink Ponies, man. Yeah, they're expecting, so obviously they're anticipating. It's a lifestyle change. So kudos to him to go part-time. I did the same thing. I went part-time and then I dropped. I kind of stepped away for a little bit and then came back. Yeah, so Choco Brown makes it 5-3, and Choco Brown, I've said it 18,463 times, man. He does not get enough credit for what he does. He's such a reliable player. And this isn't some guy that's going to bury the occasional garbage goal here and there. Like, he can be, on some games, he takes over. Like, there's some games where it's like literally the Choco Brown show. So, very good. Definitely a jack of all trades guy. He can play all the positions with some level of competence. And yeah, there's Vibe again with the goal. Bucci's and Brown with the assist, and this team's on top of it, man. Maybe the Pink Pony Club are both aura and the top team, period. They look good, man. Calling it, Vibe will captain soon. If he stays in this league, he will. If he stays in this league, he will captain next season. I bet you any money. The strategy is that you want top guys being captains because then you don't waste money. You burn money on yourself. As far as bods, let's take Vibe for instance. He's an 85 bod player. That's his level. That's his quality. Let's say he captains next season. You get this 85 bod quality captain. You still have all your bods. You could just use the bods on another guy you're going to pay 60 bods for. Another star. So, you know, maybe you get, you know, maybe you get like a Shem or an HVET or something, you know.
Right, James? He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and
You get some quality players, man. You get like a big Tony or something. You can get a lot, you know, that's kind of the whole thing, you know, you got a lot of big players that are captain. You got JC Enterprise, you know, Sandos Sparks, a lot of big names out there, Shem.
He's good. It's fun to play. Thoroughly got the last.
Hammer! Oh my god. And now this game on the left, kind of getting out of hand. Right now, it's pretty much over. 3 minutes left, 7-3. The scoring just kept coming and coming and coming. Oh, we got a tripping call on Vibe. That's it, Vibe. You're fired. Just kidding. He's allowed to take a penalty. I mean, the guy's scoring like a maniac, so I'd say the guy can, you know, he has a faux pas. He has a faux pas. He can take a tripping call. They're up 7-3. It's kind of a nothing burger at this point. Pink Pony Club will wrap up the game with an easy dub here. Big dub. 7-3 is no laughing matter. That's a serious boots to booty. All right, minute left in the game. I guess our focus is going to be over here on the right-hand side. 5-2 for Kennedy's Fun Ride. Oh, we got a goal on the left. It's going to be... Oh, Kane. The pride of Buffalo. From Rocky and Fungus. 7-4. Too little too late, but, you know, a good confidence booster for sure. Who knows? Maybe they get one right here, and it's like two goals. I don't know. Look at the time here. Both games are going to end at the same time. That doesn't happen very often. All right. All the stats are in. Oh, shoot. Rebuilding Forever didn't win a game. I'm so sorry. I got the wrong... Oh, my God. I'm lousy at this. Rebuilding Forever did not win a game. It's 2-0 Pony Club. What am I talking about? Sorry about that. Something sad that will happen. Kobna retires fully. I'll be sad. I could see that happening. You know, to pursue, you know, to continue his music. If he kind of gets to a point where he's maybe traveling more for music, I could see it happening. All right, so Pink Pony Club with the win. The sweep. First sweep of the season belongs to the Pink Pony Club. All right, and on the right-hand side, that's it. So Kennedy's Fun Ride, take that one. All right, Kennedy's Fun Ride. Taking that one. Sorry, 2 games, not 3. My apologies. Overall, this is what we're looking at right here. All right, so dig deep. Winning game 3 to avoid the sweep. So role models will take it through a series 2-1. The only sweep tonight belongs to Pink Pony Club as they sweep rebuilding. Rebuilding Forever 3-0. Bottom left, Kennedy's Fun Ride defeating Tel Aviv Hockey Club by a score of 2-1. And then bottom right of the screen, No Soup for You. No Soup for You. Winning their series 2 games 2-1. All right, let's take a look at the standings as of right now. So standings right now, again, taking this with a grain of salt. It's still early. No soup for you. The top team right now, 8 points, 4-2. Solid start for this team, considering they lost game 1 and then just kind of went on a nice little streak there, winning 4 in a row and then losing the last game, I believe is how that went. No, never mind. Pink Pony Club will be at 6 points. Their third game didn't register yet, so they're at 3-0. Role Models at 2-1. They'll sit a 4th. Kennedy's Fun Ride are at 4 points. And then from there, Rebuilding Forever, 0-3 to start the season. Take a look at some stats real quick. Just serious offensive guys. Ziggs, slightly above average. Sexy Rocco. A lot of these stats still need updating. Vibe needs his points in there. I'm taking Cobb down to North Sentinel Island. Dude, take me with you. I want to go too. All right, tomorrow night, we have another 4-banger. We got Rock Bottom taking on Dead Wings. Kennedy's Fun Ride will take on Dig Deep. Role Models will try to pee all over Rebuilding Forever. And then the Pink Pony Club versus Tel Aviv Hockey Club. That should be a really good matchup there. Really excited for that one. 4 matchups, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 Pacific Standard. And then after that, that's on you guys to figure out. But tomorrow night is more hockey. So you guys be good. Had a great time tonight. Good series out there. Thoroughly entertained. We had the Montreal game on there. They got smacked. So a lot of hockey. More to come tomorrow, 9:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. Thank you. I appreciate you. Love. Big Johnny. I'm out.